so we've got 2 story DLC things go through. The first one was Jetstream Sam, the second one's Blade Wolf. We're gonna do Blade Wolf first though, because his is the less good of the 2.
Well, gee, thanks.
LQ-84I, acknowledge. I have your orders. You will see them through down to the letter, or else. Well, you know what we do to naughty AIs, don't you? I trust that will serve as adequate motivation. So, your orders are to eliminate a certain pesky politician. I have marked the objective on your radar.
So this DLC takes place, like, I don't know the specific time, but let's say maybe like a week before Ryan gets to Abkhazia.
Okay, I was gonna say like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's close to when Chapter 1 of the game starts.
Okay.
But this game does have some collectibles. Both DLC campaigns have 5 extra bits of concept art.
That's cool. Is it for the main game or for the DLC?
It's...
Or just sort of both?
It's both, yeah.
They share a lot of the same assets, obviously.
Yeah. So, Blade Wolf plays a little... Well, obviously he plays kind of differently. The weird thing about Blade Wolf is that he's a little more stealth-oriented.
Uh-huh.
It kind of seems AI notices
that
him a little less.
That guy didn't see you?
Yeah.
What?
Well, the weird thing is, this very beginning tutorial area, the guys are really blind, just so that you can do the stealth kills, because guards elsewhere are not this blind.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, their spines just sort of juice out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's one thing... Oh, so you start off with all of Blade Wolf's moves, and you don't buy any upgrades, but you can find health and Blade Mode upgrades just in the levels. Also, when not in slow motion, he just kind of wags his tail in Blade Mode.
Aw, look at him. He wants a treat. No. He's so happy to see you.
Oh!
There he is.
I don't think that's really him.
I'm pretty sure it's him. I'm getting him.
I have never seen a president of anything appear like that.
VR mission complete.
Blade Wolf also gets ranked a little bit differently. There's an extra bonus for no alerts, and there's also a category for stealth kills now, which are called hunt kills when you're Blade Wolf.
Well, what did you think of the exercise?
Mission accomplished. The target was neutralized.
That giant intellect, and this is all you have to say?
I obey the orders I am given. I was not ordered to gather data on the merits of the mission.
Perhaps you are more like a dog than I thought. Your kill count, though, it is disappointing. Perhaps Sundowner was right. You lack man's killer instinct. Well, there are several methods we might use to help give you that edge. Repress your emotions through certain training scenarios over and over. Or teach you that following orders absolves you of responsibility. Instill a fanatical belief in our cause. That our enemies deserve death. Or perhaps convince you that they aren't people at all. That they are less than human. That they are like animals. Things. I wonder which method would work best on you.
I possess neither man's killer instinct nor his moral urge to resist it. None of your methods would be effective.
Are you saying I cannot teach you any new tricks? Very well. Continue your training.
the practical combat training. Eliminate all cyborgs.
So
you
part of
find
the
in
story
VR.
is doing VR missions.
Part of it, yeah. So Blade Wolf has a more limited moveset. He's kind of like a glass cannon in that he cannot take a lot of hits, but he kind of hits hard no matter what.
Strike at the
Right.
exact same time
He has a
as
parry
enemy
counter. The
parry
timing
and
feels a little more tight than Raiden does.
Okay. Nice.
Not bad. Keep it up.
Also,
Use
Blade
dash
Wolf's
to move at high speed.
Blade Wolf still has like a ninja run, but it doesn't really work like Raiden's because he
Step
can't
over obstacles
he can't
in your
automatically platform over stuff like Raiden can.
Oh,
You gotta manually jump over everything with Blade Wolf.
that's something, I guess.
way. Throw your knives to damage enemies from
Hey,
afar.
here we go.
Yeah, so Blade Wolf comes with one new sub-weapon, which is a heat knife. Moves fairly quickly. It's not super high damaging, but the thing is that you can hit enemies from afar, and it doesn't send them into alert mode. It just throws them into caution.
Hey,
What
would
the
it?
heck?
Yeah,
What the-
whatever.
Just do it
What
naturally,
the?
yes?
What's this knife in my face?
That's a mosquito.
So other moves Blade Wolf has, he has a single heavy attack in the air, which was that homing attack. That hits pretty hard. All of his heavy attacks with the chainsaw tail hit pretty hard, can hit multiple enemies. Even his light attacks, that are just the claw swipes, kind of hit pretty hard, because they attack really fast, so you can get tons of hits in with them, and do just as much or more damage in the same amount of time with heavy attacks. He also has this little charge attack. You have nearly every attack he has when you fight him as a boss.
He's just greeting you at the door. He wants to bring you the newspaper.
Remember
Yeah.
what you have learned here. Should you embarrass me? Well, it just would not do.
Good boy. You did a good job.
Yeah.
I really gotta take your little toy AI along?
The more the merrier, no?
Yeah, whatever. Different AI, but it's still just an LQ-84. And your ID? Oh, it speaks. I'm Kamson, aka the Desert Storm.
You will be joining him on the next mission.
Buckle the fuck up, little doggy. Remember this. We're bringing freedom here if it kills us. Or better yet, them. I would not know about freedom. Then get ready for an education.
We will see who gets the education.
Mistral, our mission is to spread freedom. If so, then why am I never offered a choice?
Why? Well, that's...
For this simulation, we have recreated the mission area in VR. Head to the target indicated on your map.
So this is the main thing why I like Blade Wolf's DLC less than Sam's. I mean, Blade Wolf's is a little shorter than Sam's, and Sam is a much more complex character to play as, but Sam also has a little bit more as far as like new level assets go, whereas Blade Wolf's takes place mostly in like levels you've seen before.
Right.
Although they are tweaked
Why
a little
on earth
bit.
is the mission area Denver?
No idea.
What is the mission they're planning for in Denver?
Dog walking missions.
Okay. You found a VR in the VR?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it gets kind of
What?
crazy with VR. So the VR missions are a little different. Both Sam and Blade Wolf have 5 VR missions, but instead of them being like unlocked in the VR mission menu like Ryan's are, they just count as like hidden ranked fights. So you just do them when you find them.
That's just weird.
Yeah. The nice thing is, though, is like if you mess up a VR mission and you don't get the rank you want, you can just activate it again and do it over.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, like, I mean, you can do that with any ranked fight in the game. Like, if you see the results screen, as long as the results screen is still up, you can just still go into the pause menu and hit restart. But it's still nice that if you go past that, you can still do it over.
So, Dog, we're gonna train you how to do this mission, but when you're actually doing the mission, stay on the mission. Don't do other side missions while you're doing the mission.
Yeah, I mean, we hid them there, but that was just like the coder having fun. Please don't have fun, Robot Dog.
Just kill the people when it's real.
Yeah.
But enjoy the Easter eggs in the meantime.
So for this mission, like, you hit that button and it makes some more platforms appear. It is like a faster shortcut to getting to the end, but also on one of the platforms is a grad who just constantly fires at you, so it's kind of easier to... As long as you don't stop moving, you can still get first place if you just go around it.
Nice.
The other nice thing is, since you can redo VR missions over and over again, if you find one that is like really easy to get an S rank on, you can do it over and over again to get lots of money really fast. Although, you don't need money for anything in the DLC, since you just find all the upgrades and you can't buy any moves. But any money you find here just somehow gets teleported to Raiden.
Well, yeah, when Wolf meets Raiden, he's like, hey, I had this cash. You know, you might want it.
I used to be into battle coins as well.
And for Sam, you know, it's all in his wallet, which is attached to his holster.
Yeah. Well, it was in his will. The same time his sword's ID lock would go off, all of his cash and assets would be transferred to Raiden's account. So
now Raiden owns a dojo and he has no idea what to do with it.
Yeah.
He's supposed to teach people how to sword fight. They're like, okay, and then you go in your blade mode like, sir, we aren't cyborgs.
Maybe this is where all my posters will go? Maybe that'll make Rose happy. I'll put lots of posters in here where I'll never go. So with the time requirements for, not all of them, but at least this whole first area, maybe the next one, the time requirements for the ranked fights are much easier to get if you stealth kill everybody. Because it's a little more difficult to manage multiple targets with Blade Wolf than it is with Raiden. Because Blade Wolf doesn't really have any ninja run attacks to keep him moving while attacking.
Right. But he can hit so many people at once.
That's
Well,
true.
I suppose that is that. Now for your next mission.
Checking fuel cells. Has them.
My blade oscillator's engaged. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something in my chainsaw sword? Who knows?
I guess. It's something that wiggles back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe your tail is actually named Blade Oscillator.
I like how with Blade Wolf, whenever you chop up the raptors, the top half of them just pops off in a way. It just kind of feels like you're opening up a can of something.
Whoop ass.
Like, just watch it pop off. Like, oh, I didn't get it first try at that time. It's just like every time you do it, the top half pops off like you're opening up a can of delicious spine juice. It's something really satisfying about the animation.
And really, isn't that the most appropriate thing it could be?
So Blade Wolf still has a dodge, but it's slower, and also he doesn't have dodge offset like Raiden does.
Aww.
Yeah, he can't
keep up your puppy combos.
Yeah. Blade canceling is actually pretty good with Blade Wolf, though. You'll see that this video. Also, I kind of like when you're just walking around, he puts his face down to the ground like he's sniffing for stuff.
Aww, you little cutie pie.
And then he eats your spine.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You just ruined your stealth there, buddy.
Not bad. I will give you your next set of orders when you reach your objective.
I've silently killed everyone here and then let out a mighty howl.
pretty proud of myself. Oh, when you do some attacks, like his heavy combo,
Yeah.
Combination attack.
he'll talk.
Combination complete.
He basically says the same things he would say when he fought him as Raiden. He also says stuff when he gets hurt sometimes, like if you get knocked back, and when he gets up, he'll say like returning to battle or re-engaging, and he always says it like he still thinks he's cool.
I still think he's cool.
Hurry to the objective.
Oh yeah, and in this room, a sneaky collectible, but thankfully it pops up in AR mode.
Yeah, not where anyone would think to look.
Well,
I hate these collectibles. I hate them.
that trend's not as severe, but still kind of happens in Wonderful 101. Not as extreme, but...
Oh no, it's a mirror match!
Ah! So yeah, this is a hidden fight that pops up after you leave this room for a second. But yeah, I do it soon. The blade canceling Blade Wolf is pretty simple, but also really effective. Because, like, his first heavy attack is the fastest one. And it can also, if they get hit with that first hit repeatedly, it can easily knock over just about any enemy. Also, the claw swipes. The first two hits are the fastest. You just cancel out of the first two swipes over and over, and you can do a shitload of damage. Like right here.
Nice.
With the claw swipes. Yeah. Now I'm just hitting him a shitload of blade mode to make sure I hit the combo requirement. I think it's 35, I wasn't sure.
Well, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Also, that robot dog has a health tank upgrade in him.
Cool.
I picked up before it even dropped on the ground, because I, like, shot straight through him.
That's just the way Blade Wolf operates. Checking body status. Banging.
Alright, Togi. This is the final mission. Make use of platforms and footholds to reach your goal.
Mistral, Denver will never look like this ever.
You're just driving down, like, a really busy main street in Denver, and there's just tons of floating blocks, and there's just all these...
cubes.
There's just all these construction guys. It's like, hold on, no, you can't drive down here. You're gonna have to go do this detour, because, like, we're putting all these yellow cubes here.
Perhaps my VR training would be better if I played Super Mario Galaxy.
I don't know, there is something about those yellow cubes that does make me think of Galaxy a little. It's a little, it doesn't really come through the video since it's compressed, but they do kind of have like a matte finish to them, like lots of the surfaces in Galaxy do.
Nice.
Yeah, but they decided, let's throw lots of floating cubes, and also, what if we put lots of collectibles in these floating cubes?
So, I don't know what's good about this DLC.
Well, the thing is...
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying so far it's uninteresting.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like Blade Wolf's less, is because basically, the first half, which is this first video, is just Blade Wolf doing VR training. And that's the less interesting stuff. The stuff I actually like the most about this DLC doesn't come until the second half, when it's not the VR training, but yeah. The VR training
So
stuff...
far we're getting, like, no story, and Blade Wolf's moveset is cool, but not that cool?
Well, the other problem is like, yeah, his moveset is a lot more limited than what Sam's is in the DLC, which is why his is more exciting. Also because his isn't all VR training stuff. But yeah, I kind of wish Blade Wolf's was a little less stealth-focused and a little more combat-focused so you could get a less, like, anemic moveset.
And also, not so much moving boxes.
Yeah. This is, like, my least favorite area in the game because it's just lots of moving platforms, and I don't know, man. I'm not into a ton of platforming in my action combat games unless it's really cool-looking platforming.
Oh, I've got some yellow boxes you might enjoy.
Are there question marks in these boxes?
Nope, but they have a lovely matte finish.
I do like matte finishes on stuff. Much better than glossy stuff, because then you get fingerprints all over everything.
Dang it!
Damn you, eye things! Yeah, here it comes. It's gonna pop. Boop! Pops right off.
Now you're just showing off.
I'm milking for combo points. Yeah, this, out of all the VR missions for Blade Wolf, this one is the easiest to get, like, max points in every single category. And since
Why'd you have to get the little fella?
I do like the new stealth kill animations. Blade Wolf is, like, really has something against the dwarf geckos, because even when you're fighting, like, the raptors, like, he makes sure that his tail pokes straight through the dwarf gecko in that raptor.
Oh, made their little nose come off. Oh.
This is the easiest to get max points in everything, and it's like nearly 10,000 points. And for some reason, I haven't checked to see if this happens every time, but when I was practicing this DLC, I noticed every time I did that VR mission for extra money, when I came out of the VR mission, I actually got double. So I was actually getting nearly 20,000 for doing that VR mission.
Hey!
Which would probably make the fastest way to get money if you need lots of money.
So, you're getting upgrades in VR missions, which are also in VR missions.
Yeah, but they affect me in real life.
Oh man, what is this?
I don't know what's real.
William Gibson make this game, wait a minute. Are we still in the Matrix?
I don't know. Wolf, take the red pill. But don't become a men's rights activist at the same time. Don't do that. I know they really like the red pill stuff.
Yeah, get him. I do like the way he crunches down on the juice boxes.
Just chomps on them.
Yeah.
Wham! And that's the end of the VR training
That is
stuff.
it for your VR training. Tomorrow, we commence the operation. Have yourself fully defragged and ready.
No one will frag me, Miss Raw. I have a perfect kill-death ratio.
Everyone gets telefragged.
The assembly building and palace are under our control.
Did not care to join in the fun?
No, I see no reason to fight.
Well, I am sure you will get your reason soon enough.
Miss Straw.
Russia cannot intervene officially, but they will not just hand over the gate to their precious pipeline. It will not be long before we see UGs or cyborgs from one PMC or another.
Logically, yes.
Scout out the city while you still can.
My orders are to stay at your side.
Well, that simply won't do, now will it? There, I have disengaged your range inhibitor.
I am free to go wherever I choose.
For now, but just remember, I can switch it back at any time. Giant intellect.